Welcome back to another interesting Science Advancements podcast. I'm joined by Edwin Senfok. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm humbled.
So today we are going to discuss on the theme science and entrepreneurship. Maybe the viewers would like to know, and me also I'd love to know, what is entrepreneurship and who is an entrepreneur?
Well, thank you very much for that interesting question. Okay. Like entrepreneurship in general can be defined in many ways. It depending on what triggers your fancy. But personally, I would define entrepreneurship as a God-given light, which expresses one's creativity, innovation, and problem-solving skills to venture into a business with an aim of taking a risk, either by making profit or making a loss. Yeah, that's how I personally define entrepreneurship.
And who's an entrepreneur?
An entrepreneur is simply a person who takes a risk and ventures into a business.
Interesting. I'm sure the viewers are wondering, what's the comparison between the science field and entrepreneurship?
Wow.
What connects the two?
Wow, that's an interesting question. Yeah. If we talk about the science field, we actually mean the people involved in science-related courses such as engineering, medicine, mentioned, but a few. Yeah. So when you talk about those people, those people involved in the science field, those people in general, they are actually people with creativity and innovation. Or in all, they are people with the ability to discover a problem and find solution to it, which is basically what entrepreneurship is all about.
Yeah.
Because entrepreneurship is all about problem solving and being innovative. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. So I think this is the common thing, or rather the similarity between the two.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, now I'll move on to the next question.
Okay.
I'm sure you want to study a science-related field, a science-related course, right?
Exactly.
So, are science graduates focusing on finding jobs, or are they venturing into entrepreneurship? What's your say on that one?
Wow, that's an interesting question. If you look at the level of unemployment in Zambia, you can tell to say people are focusing on being employed.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you look at the education system in Zambia, our education system teaches and prepares graduates to be workers. Okay. That's how our education system is currently. But most students in Zambia don't want to venture into entrepreneurship. Like most graduates of this science-related field don't want to venture into entrepreneurship.
Do you have a reason behind that?
Yeah, I think the reason is they want quality jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to get employed and be into quality jobs, but that's not the case.
Yeah,
that's not the case because looking at what my parents have told me, they say long in the past there was an education system was designed in a sense that graduates would, when graduating on the graduating day, they would have companies lined up outside, waiting, begging for them to join their companies.
Yeah.
That was the case long ago because it was a type of education whereby when a graduate completes, or when a student graduates, no matter what, that person is guaranteed of a job. That was when the population of Zambia was 3%. But when you look at it now, it is about 18 million. That was 3 million.
Yeah.
But now it is about 18 million.
Which is a massive increase.
Exactly. Yeah. So that itself can tell how competitive these jobs are.
Yeah.
So we need other students who are actually in the science field, to be specific, to venture themselves, to use their creativity and innovation skills and venture into entrepreneurship, so that they may also create jobs for other students. Yeah, that's the whole idea behind it.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I hope the viewers are enjoying this podcast. The guy is explaining very well, he's raising his points very well. Okay, I'll go into the last question.
Okay.
The last but not the least, of course. So, what are the benefits of a science graduate to venture into entrepreneurship? And what would you advise a science graduate? Would you advise a science graduate to venture into entrepreneurship?
Wow, that's an interesting question. Like the major benefit of a science student to venture into entrepreneurship is actually job creation. Yeah, that's the main benefit, because it will make the graduate employ him or herself, and on the other hand, make that graduate employ others as well, which is a very important benefit, so to say. Yeah, so let me give an example of the world's richest person, Jeff Bezos, who's worth 207 billion US dollars. Yeah, Jeff Bezos is an electrical engineer by profession.
Okay.
Yeah, meaning he's in the science field.
Yes.
Yeah, but despite of his profession, he ventured into entrepreneurship.
That's the reason why he's a billionaire.
And came up with Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, so no matter what course you did on the science field, that shouldn't limit you of venturing into entrepreneurship. So you have to venture into entrepreneurship so that you can become the future billionaires of this country, which is very important, because entrepreneurship nowadays, it adds to the GDP of our country.
Yes.
Yeah, so to say. So it's very important to our country at large.
Yeah, interesting.
And to sum up with the other question,
okay.
I would advise almost every science related student to venture into entrepreneurship, because being in the science field, being a student, that means you are gaining skill. Yes. And skill is an incubator of entrepreneurship, as our friend in the grammar section would put it. So I would encourage the students out there to actually venture into entrepreneurship, since they have the skill. Yes. Therefore, they stand a better chance of being entrepreneurs. Yeah. They can actually use their skills and their innovations to venture into entrepreneurship and find out solutions to the problems affecting our society and the country at large.
Yeah, all right. Interesting. I hope the viewers have gotten one or two things from that. So before we wrap up our podcast for today, what a few words of encouragement do you have for the viewers?
Alright, I can advise the viewers to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to follow us on Facebook. Because it's when if they subscribe to our YouTube channel, they will be notified to every new video we'll bring out there. And I'm sure we have a lot of videos to actually educate you viewers and educate the country at large. Yeah, that's my advice I can give you.
Alright, so it's been me, Harrison Pidi, and my cousin Edwin Focus.
Yes.
See you on the next podcast.
Bye bye.
Yeah.